Recording in progress.
All righty, this is session recap. It's for the 12th day of December. This morning we were watching as we came down here. We did have a move to the downside. We have some traders who took advantage of that and did pretty well. Then we had CPI this morning, and right here they got to talk to us. All right, so you're starting to see signs that they're going to try to bounce it with that white dot. Is that tradable? No, it's not tradable. It's just a piece of information that says some buys came in here and they were pretty strong. All right, so maybe we'll go up. We're above the zero line on MACD, but we have divergence, all right, in play. So this trade could go here, this trade could go here, and we don't have the answer yet. All right, so that's why we've been sitting on our hands all morning. A dollar did not move at all. And if the dollar doesn't move at all, neither do the rest of the currencies. All right. Oh man, I'm usually in a room and they're going to trade 20, 30 trades a day, man. Well, that's terrible. That's horrible. There's no trades. Why are you trading when there aren't any trades? Enough of that. All right. So it's still ambiguous whether we're going up or down, but we are above the zero line break. So we're going to go with dollar positive, but it's not proven. If dollar is positive, then euro should be trying to come to the downside. It is trying, but it already hit its ATR during the night. Notice it came to the downside with a big exhaustion wick. So you're going to wait till the night after 5 o'clock, get a new ATR down in this area right in here. The ATR on the euro dollar, I think it's 63 pips, but I'll check it. Euro dollar. Euro dollar, 65 pips. Okay, so 65 pips to the downside in this area after 5 o'clock when you get a new ATR. The day starts at 5 o'clock. It's the New York VIX. Pound dollar came all the way and went all the way up, almost went to target, pulled back down on the way now up to the upside. Now that tells you they think the dollar is going to go down. You also just got a zero line break to the downside. But if you look closely here, you got 4 MACD crosses up and down. So what's really happening? You're going sideways. There is no direction, no direction. All right. So the trade is up here or the trade is down here. This in here is no man's land. All right, right in here, this is no man's land. Do I want to be trading in here? No, I don't. I want this trade here to the upside, or I want this trade to the downside. I don't want any part of this. This is a mess. All right, so there you go. Why? Because it's high risk, low reward. There's no direction. All right, and the dollar's not helping us. Pound dollar has an ATR of 86 pips. Dollar Swissy, all right. Now, dollar Swissy is going to give us a hint on the dollar. It went to its ATR because it's very, very low. It's only 57 pips, so it was easy to get there, right? So we're coming back down. We're right here where they got to talk to us. Are they going to bounce on the channel or are they going to break the channel? We don't know, but MACD says we might break the channel to the downside. Uh-oh. That's opposite of what we think the dollar is going to do, right? So wait for 5 o'clock. Get that direction before you do anything. All right, dollar Swissy has a 57 pip ATR. Dollar yen. All right, now we got a real question on this. We got a nice channel to the downside in the 240 world. As you can see, we're up here at the top. We're making lower highs, lower lows. Are we going to continue down here? All right, now they started a fifth wave here, all right, and they pulled it back. So the real danger here is that we're doing an A, B, C to the upside, right? What will determine that? The dollar. Dollar is the base currency here. All right. So if you break in here, you definitely want that trade. That's why it's a real estate of the week trade if we can get it. All right. But we don't have that information yet. So there's the opportunity for the real estate of the week trade. And we got a real danger that it could be an A, B, C. All right. So wait for 5 o'clock, get the new direction, 165 pip ATR. Aussie dollar. All right, just going sideways, not moving at all, just going sideways, went right down to his target, but that's because it's got a low ATR of only 63 pips. It's easy to get there. All right, so we wait till the night. If the dollar goes up, you're looking for 63 pips down over here, and you just got a zero line break. All right, so that's pretty impressive right there. So maybe we'll get that tonight. Aussie dollar down, 63 pips. Euro yen, waiting for this trade all morning. Nothing happened, just still hanging out here. All right, we got it to the downside. We got a channel down. We got MACD moving its way down, but we just got a zero line break up and a break of that top to the upside. All right. So what are they telling you? They think the dollar is going to go down. All right. Well, that's okay for us because we're inside a big pennant. And when we're inside, I mean, a big symmetrical triangle, we don't trade inside the symmetrical triangle. We trade the breakout out or we trade the breakout up. All right. We like this trade down to the downside. Will it happen? I don't know. We'll see. Euro yen, 157 pip ATR. Pound yen, all right, another fifth wave to the downside after they did one over here. All right, so there we go. We could be still in a fifth wave to the downside. If so, the target's down here at 180, 150 area. Pound yen has an ATR of 177 pips, big ATR. It's also the real estate of the week coming all the way down to the range. So if you get that, it's a real estate of the week. All right. If you want to know, there's K's last week. All right. There you go. All right, wait for 5 o'clock. All right, New Zealand dollar just going sideways. We got it down because we're in a channel. MACD pointing the way down, but it needs to break this bottom. Wait for tonight and see if you get this here. It did go to target, as you can see, but it's got a low ATR. 60 pip ATR is all it has. All right, all right. Over to Aussie yen. Aussie yen, we have it down here. We've got a pullback here. Watch for it to hit the support here and make the turn to the downside. And that becomes a possibility right there. We're below the zero line on MACD. So we tells you you're a seller. You're not a buyer. Yeah, but the candles are going up and I'm not a buyer. I'm a seller. So the higher they go, the more profit there is to the downside. So I want them to go up and hit that support and turn. All right. Aussie yen ATR is 92 pips. Pretty decent. Euro Aussie easily went up to target, no problem. Watch for this up in here tonight. All right. Now, dollar went down last night, so it went up. So remember, if dollar goes up, this is going down. All right. Remember, it's correlated right now. It's correlated against it. Normally, it's correlated with it, but right now, it's going against it. All right. Euro Aussie ATR is 113 pips. Pound Aussie up to almost a target right now. I'm get rid of that. We wanted to trade this morning, but we never got a pullback, so we couldn't trade it. And target is at 91.74, and Pound Aussie has an ATR of 124 pips. Here in New Zealand, right up to the target, no problem. ATR to the pip to it. Watch for it up in here. All right, remember it went up last night with dollar going down. If dollar goes up, this is coming down. If dollar goes down, this is going up. Wait for that to happen. New York picks this afternoon. All right, Euro New Zealand ATR is 133 pips. Pound New Zealand. All right, so we have a potential cup and handle down here in a 10-minute chart. As you see, we're in the handle part, which typically breaks to the north. All right. So be cautious of that. All right. MACD is making the turn back to the upside, telling you we might really make that trade up in there. All right. So Pound New Zealand ATR is 132 pips. Watch it. We'll put slope support across this, resistance across these tops, and a break up in here after 5 o'clock. Find the new target up there. You won't get it till 5. New Zealand yen. All right. Underway to the downside and a little bit left here. We get a turn here. We definitely want this trade this morning because we got 60 pips down here and we got 75 down to the fib below it. All right. So New Zealand yen ATR is 90 pips. All right. But it gets up here, you'll have almost 90 pips to the downside. Can't trade Aussie Swissy too low in ATR, but Pound Swissy, we're just shy of the target right now. They'll most likely take that out, 63 pip ATR. And finally, Aussie New Zealand, we just broke out of the pennant right there to the downside. Remember, when you're in a pennant, you don't trade it, right? You're below the zero line break. So let's get rid of this and flip it now. Aussie New Zealand has an ATR of 56 pips, so hard to trade it. All right, we find the 5 o'clock candle from yesterday right there on the gap. All right, that put a high in just a little couple candles later. We're going down for 56 pips. 56 pips. There's the target, and we have 55 pips, 56 from here, so we don't have enough room down here. So nothing to do, but you can learn on it. Watch as it goes. That's what you do. All right, everybody, let's see here. Let me stop.